Are we in...
What the swords?
Yeah, there's supposed to be like an Asian thing.
I know, but...
I know. I do. What if I can save it for... Yay!
Perfect Reflection, Sonic X Shadow Generations original soundtrack. So it's mostly just the Shadow stuff.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they came out with a soundtrack back in, for the original Sonic Generations back when it came out.
So does it have any of the Crush 40 stuff?
It does have some.
Okay. Oh, good. It was a remix of What I'm Made Of.
It kind of sounds like that. What they mostly did was just like add instruments or rearrange some instruments or something. So it sounds like it because it sounds like the original.
It's been remixed.
Jellyfish.
Some of it's been re-recorded.
Might be show.
I think the drums have been re-recorded on it.
Maybe you did it.
How much was this?
It was like $30-something.
Oh jeez.
Yeah, but it comes with like 52 tracks.
I don't know if I'm that autistic.
You're more of just the ADHD type of Sonic fan.
Sonic 30th Anniversary Symphony.
Symphony? Oh. No! You can keep jumping up like this.
I'm so glad Crush 40 still is like doing the Sonic deal.
Yeah. That's cool.
There's like a Sonic Symphony album and you can get Sonic Passion and Pride, Anthems with Attitude from the Sonic Adventure era. What even?
I don't even know. Some of those are like not official, aren't they? Or like they're not official by like Sega.
I guess.
But like
some are the Sega Sound Team though in this album.
Some are, yeah. What?
You see, so sweet.
Oh, there it is. Oh yeah, yeah. You know what I hate? A guy
like the Gamma theme from the ship. I mean that one's a banger.
Yeah. Oh, the one that's do 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 do.
Rockin' Sonic the Hedgehog, or Rockin' Sonic the Hedgehog sessions. What am I?
Rock'em Sock'em.
Live and Learn acoustic version.
Live and Learn.
Dude, this is a banger.
Dude,
I'm down for that.
This is stupid. I want to talk about vaginas. From Family Guy.
Is there a CD version of this?
Of?
The Rockin' Sonic the Hedgehog sessions. That's freaking cool.
I don't know.
You can get MP3 music version, but I want a freaking CD!
But yeah, I hate when games will, like, whenever you're collecting something and, like, if you die and you're on a checkpoint before you got it, that they just take it away from you. I hate those. I hate those.
Thars.
Well, it kind of depends on what it is.
You can get it on... it's a mini CD from Japan. That's why it's hard to get a hold of.
Ow. This really bites.
Yeah, this really bites.
You know, Brazil had an exclusive copy of Duke Nukem 3D on the Genesis.
What?
I think it was the Genesis. I think the Genesis or CD or something like that. Brazil had Duke Nukem 3D, but it was on Genesis exclusively over there.
Neat.
It's too bad Duke Nukem 3D's not all that. Well, it's not really completely the fault of Duke Nukem 3D. It was just.
Oh, it is.
Yeah. Well, it's just like a lot of those games from back in the day, a lot of first-person shooters from back in the day. The non-multiplayer was basically just a bunch of cryptic, cryptic places where you got to find keys, go back and forth and find keys and get through the levels. And like that isn't very good. I like more of newer ones like Halo and stuff where they don't do that.
Ew, 38 euros. I get cheaper on Discogs.
Well, Euros.
Euros.
They paying their own people? No, wait, where are Euros at? That's
Europe.
Europe, that's right, because let's say. So they sell their own people to because they're Euros. I should do stand-up. Crickets will love it. I just like that scene on SpongeBob.
That's really dumb, actually.
I just like how on SpongeBob.
No, I hate it. Gosh, I hate you.
on SpongeBob when it was like, what was it? Let's see. Let me chop them up into slices, but and then like even the cricket was was like still. Alright, Tails, let's head to Brokeback Mountain.
What?
I don't know. I ain't never seen that movie, but I know it's got them queers in it. You know what movie is pretty overrated?
What?
E.T.
Yeah. It's fine.
I think that's just the internet, or people in general. It just seems like, or at least on the internet, it's like, this is the best movie ever, or this is the worst movie ever, or, game or show or whatever. And then you do that, and it's like, it's not always the opposite, but it's like, it's not that bad, or it's not that good, that kind of thing.
Right.
It's like E.T. is fine, it's okay. But it's not this absolute masterpiece, as a lot would tell you. And like, well, of course, one example of a people definitely exaggerating how bad something is, or like just plain old being wrong about it being bad, was the first live-action Tekken movie. Which was kind of questionably R-rated, because there wasn't really that much to make it an R-rated movie.
Yeah,
it's also weird.
Understand.
It's also weird because Tekken is typically a T-rated series on, with like one spin-off having an M rating in the video game front. But like, that really weird one with Nina Williams is the main playable character. It had like an M rating, but it was like Tekken Presents Death by Degrees or something like that. Well, anyway, I only played a little bit of it, but like I hear it's just not very good. But you never know. Could be another one of those things that people were just like making it sound worse than it actually is. But anyway, but yeah, the original, the first Tekken movie was actually not bad. It wasn't a good Tekken movie. Part of the reason it wasn't a good Tekken movie is because I can actually follow the plot. But you know, I mean, Andrew, you know that you remember the Tekken 3 ending cutscenes and how they made like no sense.
Wait, what?
Don't you remember the endings in Tekken 3 where like they didn't make any sense?
Oh, you know, I honestly don't remember much about the endings.
I mean, some you can kind of figure out, even though they're not. There's like only like one. I think like only one ending has voice acting randomly. But anyway, so I think I think a lot of them didn't make sense. Anyway, the original Tekken movie, live action movie, was actually good. It was enjoyable. Maybe not as a Tekken movie, but it was enjoyable. It was the worst thing ever, wasn't it?
Yes. Sorry, I just got really, really confused seeing a video of a woman actively breastfeeding a child that looks too old to be breastfeeding while bowling. That is not something I expected to see. Just to be honest.
I pray that there's some AI work to that.
No.
Oh gosh.
Like, the kid just looked a little too old to still be breastfeeding, you know? Like,
Yeah.
he should be using sippy cups by now.
Yeah.
So, like, that's weird. But doing that while bowling? Like, kid in one hand, ball in the other. Bowling while breastfeeding.
That's what a strong, independent woman does.
She didn't even look like that type.
Well, anyway, well, this is a repeat of a level from the Stargazer thing, Homo. Let's see here. Let's see. What else is pretty much an overrated movie? And I know some people say that's an outdated term, but it's still relevant. Or an outdated word. Overrated, underrated. What else is overrated? In medium, like in media, like either movies, shows, or games. What else is overrated? Well, there's a lot.
Fortnite.
Yeah, I mean, it's funny how that's actually both a overrated and overhated game.
Yeah.
In all honesty. Because in some ways it's like, yeah, it's not that great, but at the same time, come on guys, chill. It's just, you know, well, it's not really a kid's game, but, you know, it's, yeah. It's a T for teen rated game.
There's 4 different ways you can use a scooter on a slip and slide. Number 1, don't. And he just immediately jumps onto the slip and slide and flips upside down.
What do you think, Sylvester?
He didn't like it.
No, I think he's
scurrying off.
He's interested in something. Ah! Let's see. What else be overrated? The Walking Dead was definitely overrated. People yelling and sometimes zombies show up.
It's kind of true, though.
The fish like me.
The fishies.
The fishies. Ha 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 ha. Ah! Gay. 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 I think the fish are giving me more air. They're keeping air. You mean she puts on airs?
That's just fancy talk. If you want to be fancy, hold your pinky up like this. The higher you hold it, the fancier you are.
Wait, I just now got the first red star ring, which is a sign that the level is still going to keep going. No.
Putting on airs is a way of saying you're important, cultured, sophisticated, or that you are more than you actually are, and is a way to impress others. That's why it's fancy talk.
If you want to be fancy, hold your pinky up like this.
So it's like I said before about this game is like when it first came out, I was in a oh gee, I have some kind of deadly disease, I'm gonna die if I blah blah blah, even though it was really just I didn't eat enough, I got acid reflux and all that. My anxiety went up.
What about what?
Oh, I was saying like the whenever this game came out, it was at a time when I was getting over being, you know, thinking I was deathly sick, but I wasn't at all. So I was just like, wee. But yeah, I was just like, yeah. No, right there was a checkpoint too.
The jump that ended an era, and it's Chief and Arby jumping into the ship at the end of Halo 3.
Oh yeah.
It's true though.
Yeah. See now, I wouldn't have minded the whole game being more like this, being kind of Crash Bandicoot-like, but with speed.
Speed like the drug.
Yes. See, where Crash did it right with the whole going from 3D to 2D thing is that the game already feels like a 2D game on its side, with enough 3D elements to say it's a 3D game. Eggman.
More like eggplant.
Wieners.
Wieners.
You know, one time, Corey was asking me about what that meant, and I didn't fully understand, but I figured wieners had something to do with it. Didn't understand about the emoji thing. And Corey was... So we were watching a really crappy movie and in the theater, and like he was like, and he was whispering like, what does the eggplant mean? And I was like, an emoji. And then I kind of figured it out, or I kind of sort of, not really figured it out, but like figured it had something to do with a wiener. And then he was like, hold on, let me ask Allison, our other friend, our female friend. I was like, wait a minute, oh no, he's gonna ask a female about this. I was like, wait, and then he's, let's see. Oh, good. I'm done with this level and it keeps going. This game was a return for Sonic. Boy, oh boy. I remember, like, back whenever Sonic Mania was being announced, and, like, I was saying, like, I remember this. I think I made this picture, and it said, like, it had a picture of Knuckles, like, looking up, like, wondering. He's like, what? You know. And I said, and I put that as the caption. People be saying, like, Sonic is back, and I'm just looking around, wondering where he's been. Like, you know.
Yeah, I was like, did he leave?
Yeah. I mean, during the 2010s, it did seem like he was gone for a while, and the best we got, I guess, out of that was, other than Sonic Generations, was a glorified ROM hack, which was Sonic Mania.
Sonic Titerations. It's just a boss.
Yes.
Way past school. Bucket of what even? How
is
do?
this?
How do?
What is this?
What is my life?
Somebody here order a clobbering?
And see, like I said, the good jokes, the lame jokes just keep going. They don't know when they're supposed to stop.
Tell you what, can't take this thing back, so I'll give you an extra large clobbering for nothing.
It's clobbering time. Oh yeah, I love Superman.
And like I said, whenever this came out at the time, it did. I was just
so
like,
cool.
yeah, I was just like, okay, you know, this is entertaining. This is a good game. But see, I was in a mood, and just about any type of game would be a good game at that point. I was really happy to get the Toy Story 3 game, which actually is a fun game.
Working out with the stretch band. Oh, oh.
Wait, what was that from again?
The video says like some guy saying working out with the stretch band, and it ends up smacking him in the nuts. He goes, oh, and Pat like falls over and farts. Hold on.
See, the only difference in this boss from that one with from the one boss with the donuts and stuff, the only difference is that
Yeah, here we go.
yeah.
I have a question. Does anyone know how to actually use these things? Because I seriously have no idea.
What the heck? Why?
I have a question.
Oh, oh.
You know, it reminds me of one time whenever it was in elementary school. I can't remember what grade it was. Probably like somewhere between 3rd and 5th grade. A couple of years ago. They had I can't remember what me and a friend of mine were doing, but we were doing something, and at one point, At one point, we both fell to the ground, and his face was like right near my butt, and suddenly, I guess I had some farts because I saw him. He's like, ah.
Aww.
But yeah, that was. I get that these days there's some people that would probably enjoy that, but you know. Whee! Well, ain't that cute?
Prom is at least 20K now? What the heck?
Wait. Like dollars?
Apparently.
Screw
I
that.
don't know. I don't know who's spending that. Oh. Apparently because you got kids renting Rolls Royces and all kinds of weird stuff. And it's like, what? It's just prom. Like, even if I'd gone, I'd have got a sub $100 suit and I don't know, it's been at worst $150.
I can't remember how much was spent for mine. Because I clearly didn't spend the money. I didn't have the money.
I wouldn't have had the money either, but you know.
You know me. I aim to please.
Well, I'm totally pleased. And a little nauseous. I grabbed a bite of
Nauseous.
Bucket of sushi.
cruelty knows no bounds.
Bahahaha. And folks, that'll be it for this session. Join us next time as we do this world and then this, not that world, this world right here, and that'll be it. Next stop, that'll be the next stop. But until then, thank you for watching, and like and comment and subscribe. Don't be mean when you comment. And what Andrew has to say is,
Oh.